What's up, everybody? My name is Shawn Henson.
I'm Nicholas Kilborn.
And we are Team Bit. Where each and every single week, you can check us out on YouTube at our channel, like and subscribe to Team Bit. Every Tuesday and Thursday, we'll do like a Let's Play or an Impressions video, whatever the hell we choose to do. And this week, we actually wanted to do some horror-themed games.
For Halloween.
Yeah, for Halloween. That'd be kind of fun. We did Doom 2 as our last game. And I thought something else that was really revolutionized basically the horror genre was Resident Evil, which was done by Capcom. So let's go ahead and jump in.
Yeah.
That was the iconic Resident Evil. Awesome. It's good stuff. So just go ahead and play...
Alternate?
Yeah, do the alternate controls, because if you do the original, then that's going to be those horrible tank controls, which is...
Oh, okay.
Not my favorite.
I like taking a walk.
Okay.
So
that's difficulty level, so...
Which means it's easy, right?
Yeah, probably super easy. And we want to be Jill.
Oh, you can be the roided out.
Nice.
Chris, I didn't know that.
You can be the Resident Evil 5 dipshit.
Oh, I can? Oh, I can. I mean, yeah, he's...
Yeah, he's something else.
He's a douche.
He's
a douche.
He is.
Wait, which one should I be, man?
Anyone.
I kind of like this one.
Okay.
I like...
Secret Agent Jill? Okay. So, this was originally on the PlayStation, I believe in 1996.
Yeah.
Don't quote me on that. And it's had different... I'm pretty sure it's 1996.
Yeah.
It's had so many different remakes or revisions, however you want to say it, ports. So it's totally a lot of different platforms.
Mm-hmm.
And this is actually the PlayStation 4 version, which came out last year. However, all it is a port from the GameCube remake.
It's the GameCube remake.
Gets freaking confusing because, I mean, there's remake after remake. We've been doing a lot of Let's Plays based off of remakes. However, this is a really good video game.
It is, yeah.
And part of the reason why it's so damn good is because it's atmospheric. It's got like a lot of those horror type of jump scares. Yeah. And the gameplay is actually really fun. Other than the controls, the gameplay is great.
Yeah, you know, I totally forgot this was out on the PS4. I kind of want to get it now.
Well, it's solid. It's definitely cool. Yeah. I mean, again, I'm a trophy whore, so I love to get me some trophies. And I was looking at the list, and there's a lot of speed running through the game in order to get some of the more challenging ones.
Yeah.
So I'm definitely going to try to attempt to do that. And I just thought it'd be cool to, like I said, to play this game because it's one of those iconic franchises that really jump-started the horror genre. Mm-hmm. And here's a big thing, too. It's like, when you originally saw this on the PlayStation, I remember being over at my buddy's house. This scared the shit out of me. I mean, this was so real at the time. You know, you didn't get these type of things in video games with these CG movies.
No, and then there also wasn't a lot of, like, zombie scary games. Really.
No, right.
You know, like, before that it was, like, Super Nintendo. And it was, like, Zombies Ate My Neighbors.
Right.
And that was... You know, they're not scary games. It's hard to play a scary 16-bit game, you know, or an 8-bit game. But now it's like 3D, and it looks awesome.
Right.
I mean, for the time, it looked awesome. Now it looks horrible. I mean, but
like I'm saying, you know, it creates that atmosphere where it's like, holy shit, this is legit. And basically, the Resident Evil story, and I'll kind of walk through this quickly, is. It's a town that gets infected. It's Raccoon City, and there's a corporation called Umbrella who's weaponizing a virus, which is called the T virus, to basically use it as a weapon to take out whoever. And the headquarters or whatnot, Umbrella is basically in Raccoon City. And this team, the Star Team, is going in to save their comrades who flew in to kind of check things out because of some issues that were happening in Raccoon City, like people turning into zombies, basically. And so you guys get dropped in this, which is Jill and Wesker and douchebag Chris.
Yeah.
Right? And you're going to this mansion, which is, you get that sense of being by yourself, secluded, and you just got attacked by these freaking crazy ass dogs.
Yeah.
What is this place?
And here's the challenging part about Resident Evil. This is another part of that whole scare tactic is that feeling of lack of inventory. So you have these moments where you have to possibly mow down like 5 to 6 zombies in this room.
Yeah.
But you have like 10 to 15 bullets to do it. You know, it really was like, how do I get past this part? Can I not kill this zombie or this zombie? I want to conserve my ammo for those, like some of the bigger bosses or things like that, you know, which made you really think strategically, like, shit, how do I get past this part? And that was, to me, that was kind of, that kind of built up that stress of like, oh my God, what am I going to do? And then if I die, there's some serious consequences because you can only save so many times. It was very limited, you know, which you pick up an ink ribbon and then you save on this typewriter thing.
Yeah,
Controls still feel very stiff, right?
Yeah,
it's better, but it's not.
I'm not really. Okay. I'm not used to this type of control.
You're used to the tank control.
I'm used to the old
where you stop, you turn, and then you go in the direction you want to.
Yeah.
Facing. Yeah.
Jill, see if you can find any other clues.
And this next part is, again, probably the most iconic part of Resident Evil when you first encounter the zombie.
Yeah.
Which is fantastic. But on this remake, I mean, this looks incredible. I mean, even...
Yeah, it looks great, yeah.
Even being a GameCube port, it's still... They did a fantastic job. You know, you have these pre-rendered screens.
Yeah, they obviously re-rendered them. Or I don't even know if they re-rendered them. I just...
It looks gorgeous, though. I mean, for being a... Gosh, when did that come out? Like 10 years ago?
Yeah, it was like...
Maybe less than that, but here's that part.
Yeah.
Straight up munching on that dude.
Okay, then...
You just gotta run back and then...
Yeah, if you run back to... God...
Yes.
I don't... I might have to switch it back.
Well,
yeah, if you...
there, right?
Yeah, if you run to Barry... Right?
Barry.
Yeah, Barry. Barry will kill him.
It's a monster!
And then that's it. It's a way to conserve your ammo,
Sure.
You know? Because sometimes these guys take like 10 shots.
You know, it's kind of funny because, like, there's, like, with this game, there's a lot of zombies. It's that big old zombie hype, and then I think of Walking Dead, you know, which, gosh, I love that show. I don't know if you watch it or not, but, I mean, I absolutely adore it.
I haven't seen one episode.
But it's, you know, you have these zombies who are, you know, they're slow, they're dumb, they're just... It's like you can definitely, if you were going to take on one, you could definitely like take it on, I guess you could say. So they're not really that frightening. But I guess what I'm trying to get to, it's like with The Walking Dead, it's more of the environments and that story of, you know, like human versus human rather than human versus zombie. And you kind of get some of that in this video game where you know, it's obviously they're using this T-virus as a weapon to take out other humans, and so there's always these conflicts between each other, you know. I think you got to walk around the back. What are you trying? Are you trying to switch it?
Switch them back.
Wow, you go to the tank controls, huh?
I do. I grew up with them, so I have to. It took you that long to save the controls? Come on.
Hey, man.
All right, thank you. Thank you.
I think you have to go around the corner of the back, and then I think you can go through the next part.
Okay, that's the map. How do I run?
Hold down X. See what happens. No.
No. But now I can't run.
Circle.
Oh, here we go. Okay.
Is it square?
It's square.
Holy crap!
Oh, I guess I go. Okay. Looks good.
Oh, it definitely looks great. And this is basically an action shooter, but it has a lot of puzzles to it as well. You're going to come across like these where you have to go find a key, and then you have to backtrack and push this over here to get on top of this to get that. And I'm being vague, but it's there's puzzle solving and investigation kind of stuff. Right.
Like you have to kind of inspect items sometimes to figure out what to do with them.
You'd make better use of it.
But I think the biggest thing of this was that they were really trying to push story on it.
Oh, yeah.
I may need it.
Listen,
And again, you didn't get that type of
meet up in this hall.
atmosphere with these games in that time. This is This is the first time you saw something like this.
All right, here we go. This does feel kind of weird now. The controls.
Yeah, I wish you luck. But I look at the Resident Evil series, and obviously this blew up.
Okay, that's how you turn around.
You have all these movies that came out.
Horrible movies.
Well, I mean, it made a lot of them, enough of them to make sequels to them.
Yeah. How do I?
Push X, try that.
Oh.
And we haven't played this game in a long, long time, so we're just kind of jumping back into it. And I think that's the map that you can get on top of that. You got to push it over.
Come on.
Without pushing X.
This is okay.
And that was part of the problem with Resident Evil, is the controls were terrible. Now just
I just
there you go.
okay.
Yeah,
Should
you can
just
just
do it. I
push
thought
against it.
that's my Zelda upbringing.
Yeah.
I feel like I have to hold down a button to grab it.
All right. That's my Link impression. Yeah. And you really don't need to be in this room. I think you need to backtrack where you saw the zombie.
Yeah. I got the woman drawing water.
Very
Good. Awesome. Okay. And now I just go back.
Yeah, I think you backtrack to that main room.
Where am I? Okay.
Yeah, that was the other thing too. Is you got these set camera angles, and it was difficult to sometimes see where you're at or what you're doing, and then what the hell are you shooting at too? Because there could be zombies on that side of the room, but you're on this side, and you don't know if you're hitting them or what's going on.
Yeah, you don't.
So that was part of a problem with Resident Evil as well. But I look back through the series, and as I was going back, they made those movies, and they made a lot of different games off the Resident Evil. And I was going to ask you, which one's your favorite? Which of the Resident Evils?
My favorite Resident Evil? I think this one is my favorite, actually. Yeah, this one, and I like the Resident Evil Revelations. I really like that one. And I kind of like the...
Revelations was for the 3DS?
That was for the 3DS. It got ported to all the other systems, though. And then I actually like Revelations 2 also. I really like the raid mode.
See, this is really pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, that's crazy.
I'll take these.
And I can remember playing it for GameCube, and I was just blown away. Just like how stunning that looked.
Yeah, that hallway. Yeah. Yeah, so this is my favorite one, and I like the raid mode on Revelations 2, which is kind of like not... it's more action,
Yeah.
But I don't know, I like leveling up and stuff like that, so... What about you? What's your favorite Resident Evil?
I have to say 4, hands down. I mean, Resident Evil.
Oh, I forgot about that one.
Resident Evil 4 is so good, and it wasn't really, it took away from the whole zombie aspect of it, but the gameplay was just so damn fun. I mean,
yeah,
there's a zombie right there. Oh shit!
Hit him in the head. Yeah, he's not dead. Yeah, see, to tell if they're alive still, if you like,
there you go.
Your character will spin around.
You can even knife them to save ammo, like when they're on the floor like that. I think there's
really? How do I knife them?
Well, you do have to push triangle. I think there was. I know in Resident Evil 4, I think you can get alternate weapons. I believe. I think you might be able to do this in this. But yeah, Resident Evil 4 was just awesome, man.
Yeah, I like that one. That one I like too. Sorry, I totally forgot about that one.
No, that's all good. And then 5 was cool. I liked it, but it wasn't. It just was. It was just going in a totally different direction of what Resident Evil was. And you're in Africa, and then like you fight against like tribal people, and it was just stupid. It just didn't make any sense. And then Resident Evil 6 came out, and gosh, that was awful. I mean, they just really got far away from what Resident Evil was. And I'm hoping that Capcom, whatever, I know that they're probably having some financial struggles. I don't know, but
they were. I mean,
but I really hope that they can get their feet planted and really deliver on another great Resident Evil game, because I mean, maybe they need to revamp it or whatever, because it's Resident Evil 6 was just not good.
No,
I remember doing that. So you have to push that statue off.
You have to push it off to get get that jewel away from it. And this goes back into the main. The main foyer. There we go.
Yeah, man, that looks great. That looks stunning. The lighting effects for the lightning.
Really cool.
Yeah.
Right down the stairs. Yep, now we're here again.
So you want to go grab that, whatever the hell was in that statue, right?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I love. Have you played Resident Evil 4 Wii Edition?
I did, and it was a good port. I mean, it was definitely a lot easier to shoot things.
That was my favorite one. Yeah,
it was. They made it a lot easier.
Yeah, you could hit anything. Like, I loved it. It made it. I don't know. I thought it was so much better with the. That's the one game I'll say was way better with the Wii U controls.
Yeah.
Or the Wii controls, sorry.
What's a shame is that, they just did an announcement, Nintendo of Europe, who was going to actually release Resident Evil 4 on the Wii U.
Yeah.
And however, there's nothing for Nintendo of America, which I doubt that we'll probably get it. Don't hold your breath, because
I feel like Nintendo of America kind of...
Well, we just don't...
They're not doing really... I mean, I feel like the UK gets way better stuff.
Well, I just don't think... You're right. I just don't think they're as connected to what their audience is in America. And I could be wrong, but...
No, you're right.
It's like... For me, I've been a hardcore Nintendo fan for... I grew up on Nintendo.
Yeah.
I mean, I want them to be successful. And I just... Gosh, man, it's like... Fuck, get it right,
Yeah.
It's like I'm so passionate about Nintendo, and they're just effing it all up, It just there's nothing that speaks to me on what they're doing.
No, I'm already kind of over it, Like, I love Nintendo, but I feel like, and correct me if I'm wrong, I feel like we're outgrowing Nintendo.
I do sometimes feel that.
I don't like that feeling. You know what I mean? Like, I kind of want them to mature with us, but they're just not doing it. Like, we can't even online chat on multiplayer games.
Yeah, they make it very difficult.
It's they're making it kind of hard to stick with them, you know? Especially for, like, older gamers, I feel we're kind of getting left behind. Which, you know, whatever. I mean...
I can't even remember.
I don't remember what I was... I don't know.
I think if you go through there, I think is where you're supposed to go. And then it goes up the stairway to that...
oh, yeah, that booby trap thing.
Right.
Yeah, okay.
But even then, I just...
This one didn't. Yeah.
No.
Oh, I'm hitting the wrong button, is what I'm doing.
There you go.
I'm trying to turn around. But yeah, Nintendo's releasing a cell phone game this week, right? Or they're announcing it.
Yeah, and that should definitely help them with you know, getting them some sales, things like that.
Yeah.
You know, I don't know where's that going to take Nintendo? You know, is that their sign of like, hey, I'm done with hardware and I'm starting to go to branch out to just doing software? I know that the NX is coming, and I think that if this NX is a bust, I don't think we're going to see another hardware from Nintendo.
Yeah, I think they're going to do something else.
Yeah, they'll do exactly what they're doing now. Is, you know, I think they'll probably do straight cell phones.
Yeah,
they'll do.
Well, it's kind of, isn't that what Konami just did?
Who did Kalinko, I think, is what they're going after. Yeah, Konami.
Konami, yeah. Should I take it?
Yeah, see what happens. Oh,
that
was combine your herbs.
How do I do that?
Okay, open up your menu. Push triangle.
Open up my menu?
Triangle, and then.
Oh, okay.
There you go.
All right.
Now, if you take that, I don't know what. Basically,
I forgot what happens.
Those things will come out, but
I don't.
I can't remember what to do though. It's been a long time. Do you put something else in its place?
I think I do. I think I'm dead, dude.
Yeah, I think we screwed up.
Oh.
But this is a good place in any to actually... Yeah, you died. We'll go ahead and end it here. And not the most exciting Let's Play, just because there wasn't so many zombies.
Yeah.
But you kind of get the idea that this was very atmospheric game. It was definitely ahead of its time when it came to like any kind of horror. And definitely a fun game. Go check it out. And you can check that out on the PS4. I mean, there's any console that you might have probably has this game. You know, so you definitely it's available out there for you guys. But But anyways, we're Team Bit. Like and subscribe to our channel, and we'll see you next time.